Good evening. My name is Vikram. I'm calling from Kotak Mahindra Bank. I'm talking to Mr. Savan Manohar, right?
Yeah, but I had mentioned that we'll not have a call today.
Okay. Sorry, sir. I got a request that I was in a meeting and I got a request that call back for between.
I think there has been a miscommunication.
Okay.
That's
Well,
fine.
I'm sorry for that.
That's fine,
Are you okay?
but
Just let's have a discussion.
no. You have to discuss with the lady with whom I spoke in the previous call.
Okay.
Shared few important points which will be useful for Kotak Mahindra by and large as an organization,
Okay, sir.
and for me as well in my 1.14 lakhs fraud case.
Okay.
With regards to that account conversion thing, you have to talk. If it's possible
Okay.
today, it's fine. Otherwise, maybe we can schedule a call tomorrow.
Okay, sir.
Do you have any
Sure, sir.
information with regards to that?
Sir, for regarding this 1.14 lakhs with my superior, I have been checked with them and they are going to make a call back to you, sir. Okay.
No.
Maybe
I will not have any calls with them. It has to be channelized via you.
no,
You
sir.
have to take up
Already
as
I
a no. You have to take up as a responsibility as though you are a customer. In my case, you are the customer at Kotak Mahindra representing my case. You have to look at.
I understood, sir.
You have to.
That's the reason.
Huh?
I'm sorry to interrupt you.
Yeah, so you have to take up the responsibility in that fashion. That's how communities work. That's how community accountants work. They have their own banks. They manage cash in their own communities. They don't keep the money with banks, any of the banks. If you people want to do business properly in the industry, do it properly. Otherwise, you will lose customers like me. And your kind of organizations will not stay in the industry anymore. It will all be managed by cash if this continues. Just like the way it has been managed.
Okay, sir.
Hmm? That's why I wanted to speak with a person who has experience in the industry for this reason. So
Yes,
you
sir.
have to
I
you
want
have
to.
to you have to act as a you have to behave, you have to take up the responsibility of a community accountant in my case, because that's good money. That's a
I
good amount of money in the society, actually.
I
1.14
sir,
lakhs
for
is a
that
huge. Yeah.
I
You
I
you
took this issue as an priority basis, so that's the reason I checked with
So
the superior.
you have to take up the responsibility of representing my case in Kotak Mahindra, and Kotak Mahindra in turn should take up my case in the banking ecosystem. There has to be some kind of a hierarchy and training mechanism in place. That's how industries work. That's how communities work. Even governments as well. I'm not sure why Kotak Mahindra is failing in this regard.
Yes, I understood, sir. But
So let them channelize via you. Because I don't want to speak with a number of people at Kotak Mahindra. It's a waste of time. You have understood the case. You have all the necessary details from my end. Even that online document which I mentioned. I mean, there is a file with the name online. There's a file which starts with the file name as online. That has all the necessary details with regards to the transactions which I've done from my Kotak app to PhonePe accounts and HDFC bank account.
yes, I got it, sir.
which
But already I spoke to.
which I had sent which I had sent on March 26th, 2025.
Okay.
So you have to take up your job responsibility. You have to take up your job as a responsibility and seriously. In my case, represent my case just like the way advocates do, just like that. In that way, if we follow, then I will not incur loss as a customer of Kotak Mahindra in the banking ecosystem. This is why we have managers. This is why we have VRMs. This is why we have service department officials to establish trust with their customers properly and do banking properly in the industry. These principles
So
should not be
regarding
missed out. These principles shouldn't be missed out in the industry. No matter what system exists, UPI, NCPI, check, cash, whatever. I mean, online things should make our business simple. If you think, you give the money. If the opposite party defrauds you, you raise a complaint. You will have all the necessary transaction details. The designated officials at the bank will approach the opposite party's institution via email or call or post. Okay. If they don't interact with your officials properly, you consult RBI or NCPI and fix the issue. UPI is something which is not followed by all the banks in India. Even online transactions, online facilities are not provided by all the banks. Even at places like Gulbarga, which is a major district in Karnataka. Not all banks in the district of Gulbarga have online facilities for their customers.
understood.
So kindly take up your job seriously. Kindly emphasize this thing.
No, sir. Already, for regarding this issue only, regarding this issue, I've been spoke to my superiors, and that's the reason I'm arranging a call back with them.
No, I
So
should
they
not
will
talk.
check.
I should not talk to a number of people at Kotak Mahindra. There should be one representative
No, sir,
like you, with whom I'll discuss the matter, send all the necessary details from my end, and you hear the case just like an advocate does, and represent my case in the banking ecosystem from Kotak Mahindra or within Kotak Mahindra, and move forward and recover the money with interest, such that your customer will not incur loss. In turn, Kotak Mahindra will not incur loss in the banking ecosystem. These are basic principles of banking in the industry.
No, sir. He was going to handle this issue, and that's the reason I've been checked with him, with my
Come
superior.
again?
So
I didn't understand. Come again?
now I've been checked with my superior, and they were going to handle this issue. So that's the reason they were going to arrange a call back to you to discuss with you, sir.
No, I should not talk to a number of people. I would like to avoid, because I've been speaking like this since September 2024. This will go on forever. Which is why I thought of actually adopting legal systems approach, which is anyway being followed by banking officials as well, banking industry based companies as well. You have branch, you will have bank manager, they will have customers. If they have any issues, they will consult their manager, discuss with them, and the manager will actually represent the case in the bank, okay, and the bank will represent the case in the banking ecosystem and bring the money back and resolve the matter accordingly in such a way that it will be beneficial for the bank and the branch in the case of interbank disputes.
Understood, sir. But they were going to check this
Well,
out.
what is the reason for they having a call with me? What's the point?
Because he was a superior employee who was going to deal this issue, and they were doing investigation on this issue, and they are going to provide you a resolution on it, sir.
Yeah, so
We have all the
so in
authorities.
that case, I should have discussed with them. Why I had to discuss with you, or even the other lady with whom I just discussed?
Yes, sir. No, sir. He have all the authorities. He was a senior manager, so
Come
that's the
again.
reason
I'm not able to understand your English properly. Come again.
He was a senior manager, sir,
Huh?
who was specifically deals with this kind of
No.
issues, with the
Come again.
transaction related
No,
issues.
my senior officer. Or what are you saying? Yours or mine?
My senior manager, sir.
Huh. So your senior officer. You have good experience in industry is something which I can gauge.
But we have limited access, sir. We have limited access.
Okay, you present my case to them. You have the necessary
Yes,
files, you have the database, you have the information in the
I
database.
provided all the information, sir.
Then
I
why they
provided
want
all the
to
information.
why they want to discuss with me?
So they need to do their investigation as well, right? I've been provided all your case scenarios and information. So they will check and they will provide you a complete
What
information.
questions they have? Do you have any information with regards to that?
No, sir. I'm really sorry. We don't have what they were going to check.
Who are
The
they?
process.
Who are they? Your manager
He,
or from RBI or from where?
no, he's a
Who are they?
senior manager, sir. He's a senior manager who specifically deals regarding this kind of transactions.
Hmm.
He only takes care about that
Then I should have
transaction
discussed
related.
with him directly instead of talking to you. I should have sent the
Yes,
details
sir.
to him directly. I should have
Yes, sir. I will.
I should have
Yes,
discussed
sir.
them. I should have had a meeting with him directly.
No, sir. I will. You'll get a call back first of all. You'll get a call.
No,
Okay.
when they will call me, at what time?
Tomorrow you'll get a call
At
back,
what
sir.
time?
So exact time we can't provide you, but
I'll tell you how
already
it
we placed
happens.
a request.
I'll tell you how it happens. I'll tell you how it happens.
Approx.
No, they will just give me a call. I will not pick up the call for some reason, and we will not be able to have a
Okay.
discussion with them. And then,
No.
and then that
They will
that's
make
the
a call back
no,
once again.
I'll tell you how S Bank is working currently in my case, and
Okay.
how Kotak Mahindra has worked in my case so far. The format is pretty much the same. And then they will close the call, and then they will close the case, saying that you are not able to reach the customer for XYZ reason. And then this saga will continue again, and some other Vikram will come again in the future, and I'll again start the same story from scratch, and this will continue
Others,
for another 8
could you
months.
please tell me your specific time, sir? So then I will provide you. I will arrange a call back exactly at that moment.
Okay, so if that's the case, what they have to do is I believe they have access to email.
Sorry.
I believe they have access to email.
Actually, they have an email, but they will make a call back. First of all, they will have a word with you. Later on, they will discuss with you, sir, regarding this issue.
So
First of all, let me do one thing, sir. Just tell me your available time tomorrow. I will try to arrange a call back exact at the time. Okay, then you'll get a call back with the exact whatever time you will forward me. At that moment, I will arrange a call back to you.
So before that, what I would like to have is, I would like to have
Okay.
questions from their end, specifically
Okay.
as to what their questions are, so that I can be prepared for those questions and discuss the matter.
I'm really sorry, sir. For that, we don't have any exact idea what they are going to check information
Now, if you're
and what kind
now,
of
if
questions
you're
they
a
are going to.
coordinator, you would have certain skill sets with regards to coordination between two parties. Here, one party is me, the other party is your manager. Okay.
So whatever issue could happen, we need to provide those all information to them, sir.
Listen. You have a FIR document, a summarized document, content
Yes, sir.
written in
Yes,
Kannada.
sir.
Okay. You
Yes,
have
sir.
English document where
Exactly.
it has been mentioned that 2 lakhs has been deposited by me from my S bank account, which is incorrect. That is
Yes,
something.
sir.
That is something. A mistake done by the advocate of mine while representing
Okay.
my case. Okay.
Okay.
So likewise, if they have specific questions which they want to ask to me over the call, what they can do is they can list those questions specifically, okay, even before they come for the meeting, so that
Okay.
we can keep our meeting short and simple and clear and straightforward. Instead of I
Okay.
explaining the whole story once again from scratch. Because this thing has been going on since September 2024. We should talk less, do the work more efficiently. Just like the way I have made money to the tune of 34 lakhs. When I was at work, I was not I never spoke too much because the work only demanded output, computer-based output. It was less of speaking, more of producing outcomes. Money is also in a similar fashion. It's about banking. You have documents, you have online transactions, everything. You have a story as well. You have FIR document. You have court judgment, which has a bit of a mistake. You have heard the story from
Yes,
mine.
sir, Aminat.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
You have heard the story from mine. You have my profile. Kotak Mahindra has my profile, my credentials with them. They have everything at their disposal. In fact, what they are supposed to do is approach other parties' financial institutions, take up this matter, and represent my case as an advocate and recover the money with interest such that I don't incur loss and even Kotak Mahindra doesn't incur loss during the process. And even charge opposite financial institutions for putting me in these kind of situations, this kind of problem. That's how banking works. That's how people should work actually. Because it's about business, right? We are not playing Tom, Dick and Harry thing. It's about money.
Okay, sir.
Right? So banking principles have to be adopted by Kotak Mahindra officials properly. It starts with you, the lady with whom I spoke, your senior managers, your higher officials, CEOs, whoever they are, whatever they are, if they exist at all at Kotak Mahindra, if there is something called as hierarchy. They have to do the job by speaking less, collecting the information. They have to collect the information efficiently through the channels. Nowadays, everything happens online. Even before the matter reaches to Kotak Mahindra, through the customer, they would have collected all the necessary details through technology, actually. Through AI, actually. If I have made the transaction like that, they should have got the information through an automated process. There should have been a team there sitting and observing these kind of transactions. You people have to think ahead, actually. Be ahead, think ahead. Stay ahead accordingly.
Okay, sir.
Instead of making your customers to speak in great lengths for too many months endlessly like this, just because some other entity which sits outside Kotak Mahindra asks its employees, its higher officials to make customers like me to speak like this endlessly. This is not the way. Business means business. Money means money. It's not about talking. It's not about talk shows. It's not about my English, your English, or Kotak Mahindra's fancy Hindi or English or Kannada. It's about business. One person, designated person, official, responsible person, takes the complaint from their customer, which is generally done by the bank manager. Okay. With whom the relationship between the customer and the bank manager is solid. If it is not solid, they would know how to bridge that gap. Okay. At least in cases like mine, who have kept money to the tune of 34 lakhs at Kotak Mahindra. They should know how to do the business in the society. They will be able to do that only if they value the money, if they value money in the industry. If they don't have any value to the money, then it's a waste of my time to even think of banking with Kotak Mahindra or institutions like this.
I got your point.
Yeah. So this is where banking
Am I
principles,
audible to you,
experience,
sir? Your
everything
voice is
comes in.
not clear.
This is where banking experience, principles, everything comes into the picture.
Am I audible to you, sir?
Yes, very much.
Sir, your voice is not clear, sir. Could you please speak more?
Yeah, that's fine. I don't have any issues with regards to my voice or English or whatever it is. Fancy accent thing.
Okay, sir. Understood, sir. Let me do one thing, sir. Already I provided complete information, and I will explain him everything, and I will arrange a call back. Can I know your specific time, available time? I mean,
It should be
tomorrow.
short. For how much duration he wants me to have a call with me?
Sir, that information I was not checked with him, sir. It will take
So
based on your
so
query.
this is where mediation is a critical job. Negotiator, it's a critical skill. Coordinator's role, it's critical.
Sir, approximately it will take only 10 to 15 minutes, sir. That's it. More than that, it won't take.
Oh,
But if you tell me your available time, so
okay, 10
according
to
to that, I
15
will arrange
minutes.
a call back.
Okay, 10 to 15 minutes. Okay. So 10 to 15 minutes tomorrow at 3 p.m. That should be fine. But I should at least know for what reason he wants to have a call with me. What is the agenda? I was able to understand the meeting duration, which is a good thing.
Sir, your voice getting weak, sir. It's not clear.
It's not clear.
Yes, sir.
No, I'm not
Sometimes
Mr.
it's
Trump.
getting.
I'm
Sir?
not a speaker.
Okay, now it's little bit clear, sir.
Okay. So 10 to
Okay, sure,
15
sir. Can
minutes.
I arrange a call back at 3
No.
p.m.?
Hold on.
Is
I
it
have to
okay?
understand this meeting, its significance, its purpose, its agenda, the agenda of this meeting. So what are the outcomes of this meeting? What is the outcome? What can I expect from this meeting after having a call with him?
Sir, that I can't provide. I don't have
So before we
information about
even
it, sir.
schedule this call with that person, we need to have this information. I need to have this information via you. You discuss with him and tell me as to why he wants to discuss with me. What is the agenda? What is the duration? And what is the purpose? And what are the list of questions that he wishes to discuss with me specifically?
Sir, this call regarding your transaction-related queries only, sir. That the transaction which you made from Kotak Mahindra Bank and regarding this 1,14,000 issue. He was
Okay.
making a call regarding that issue.
Okay. So you can share that information by collecting from me, if that's the case. Why
Yeah,
should I
I
have
can
to
share
discuss with
the.
him?
I mean, no, sir. He need to check with the customer's point, not my point as well. He was. I already provided my information, but he needs
Hmm.
to verify with the customer as well.
Okay, so that
He need
question
to
will
check
be
with
yes
the
or
customer.
no. I would say yes. So he has the answer already. So in all, the questions will be of this sort, answers will be of this sort, essentially.
Sir,
Because
that's the toughest thing.
the
Wow,
reason why
question he was.
the reason why
Yeah.
I'm emphasizing this is, I cannot speak with that person just like that, like the way I'm speaking with you. Because I do not know that person as to how he is, what he is exactly, how he deals with his customers. I'm not sure about that. This is where we need negotiators. This is why we have negotiators in the government industry.
Okay, sir, I got your point.
So,
Yes.
so the main crux of the matter is, when we are having any of these kind of discussions of this sort, you have to play an important role, which is why I was asking for a VRM or a bank manager or a customer facing person at the branch who will take up the responsibility of discussing these kind of matters with me personally, not officially, not even personally, officially. build a rapport like the way we have built, and act as a representative for my case in these kind of matters at Kotak Mahindra, and discuss these kind of matters with the superiors or that kind of person or any other department in the future, and simplify the process such that I don't have to talk with that person in a manner in which I'm not convenient or he is not convenient. We have to reduce the friction and do the business properly. This has to happen within Kotak Mahindra first. This in itself doesn't exist. Then how can I expect to bring my money back via Kotak Mahindra Bank from the opposite entities?
Understood, sir. For that only, when
You
I
understand,
call
right?
back with
It's
you.
not just about opening an account, keeping the money, having loan account, no, or withdrawing money ATM via ATM or depositing money. It's not just like that. It's not only about that. If Kotak Mahindra wants its customers to stay with them, then they have to understand their customers' needs, bring in changes accordingly, fine-tune the system which works for them and for their customers and for their businesses, and stay ahead in the industry.
Okay.
So you have to understand me in person, which is why I was telling, if there exists one VRM for a good amount of time, that person will interact with me in these kind of matters, just like the way you have been interacting, who is customer-centric for the most part, who is not like Nirmala.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Kotak Mahindra should understand these kind of skills and the people who possess these kind of skills, and do banking with the customers such that banking for the customers is convenient and simple instead of complicating the system for the customers. The more you complicate, the more number of customers your bank will lose. It's not something I have to certify here. This is known to everyone in the whole industry. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So what I would suggest is you ask questions to him, collect those questions, you discuss with me. I will answer to all those questions that he has, and you be the mediator between me and him, represent my case. Okay. He wants to take just 10 minutes of my time, right? You can take that time, not a problem for me, because anyway I have been
No,
discussing
sir.
with
Actually,
you.
he need to check with you, sir.
Understand the customer's requirement here. He wants to take 10 to 15 minutes of time, right? Of my time, right?
Yes.
I can give that 10 to 15 minutes of my time happily to you. You bridge the gap. This is why.
No, sir. Actually, that will be.
This is why Kotak Mahindra exists between me and RBI and opposite entities in the banking ecosystem. Not all the activities are done by RBI. They need companies like Kotak Mahindra, Axis, Canara Bank, SBI, and other banks, international banks as well, Citibanks, Deutsche Bank, Bank of America, possibly in the future. We might probably have Bank of America operating in India at Hyderabad, just like the way Google is doing. They're having a headquarters in Hyderabad, right?
Yes.
This is how changes will happen in the future, probably. And people like me who make money will never keep money in any of the Indian banks. They will never. Forget about nationalized banks, not even private banks.
Okay,
Who
sir.
knows? Probably software companies themselves will have accounts, banking accounts. Probably. Who knows? They will have their own ATM machines. They will say, use our cards, like Sudaxa coupons in the future. They will start their own currency, possibly. It's only a matter of time. People have to realize this. I think it's better, actually, in a way. Because for me, what matters is business, essentially. How conveniently we are able to do the business matters. That's critical. So I can have a discussion with him, but he should not
Okay, sir.
put me in a position where I should not feel uncomfortable while discussing with him. That has to be taken into account. This is
No, sir.
why this
He
is
was the person who was going to resolve this issue, sir. So that's the reason I checked with him, and definitely they will do the
so
needful for you,
in
sir.
one meeting he will be able to finalize and come up with the outcome, is it? Without
No,
discussing,
sir.
huh?
No, sir. That he will confirm you, sir.
What is there to confirm from my end? Money has been lost by me, your customer. My profile already exists with Kotak Mahindra. Kotak Mahindra should have consulted PhonePe, HDFC Bank, and other banks involved by this time and should have brought the money back with interest, actually speaking. Isn't it? If you think about it. And one person will talk to me for a matter of 10 minutes and he will judge the case. And based upon the outcome of that person, I should just accept whatever he says, is it? And Kotak Mahindra will be
No,
happy with that kind of business model.
no, sir. He will verify all the details. Then at that moment only they will take the decision.
What I sense is Kotak Mahindra doesn't actually want to resolve the customers' issues or these kind of complaints. They just want to play with the customers. That's what it appears actually.
Sir, your voice is not clear, sir.
My voice is not clear, is it? Uh-huh. Vikram, to me what it appears is Kotak Mahindra just want to play with its customers in these kind of matters. They don't want to be serious in the banking industry.
Not exactly, sir. Customer, Kotak Bank always tries to resolve customers' issue only, sir.
Then why it hasn't resolved my problem, my fraud case in September 2024 in a manner in which it was supposed to have been resolved by this time?
I'm really sorry for your delay, sir. But now I'm arranging a call back with the manager, right? Also with my superior.
Okay,
So
do you think
definitely
after
they'll.
having a call with him, I will have my money back with interest from the opposite party?
Sir, that confirmation I can't provide you, sir, because
Who will provide
that
that
process
confirmation?
will goes with him,
Who will
with my
provide that
superior.
confirmation from Kotak Mahindra? And who will provide me the timeline?
So tomorrow he will make a call back to you, right, sir? These questions will be, he will clear it out, sir.
Okay. Then why can't you share this information with him even before he comes to this, comes for that call tomorrow?
Sure, sir.
Is he a
I will
god?
share your.
Is he a god at Kotak Mahindra who is praised by Kotak Mahindra employees? Who is
No,
very much...
sir. There will be some procedure we need to follow so that case he
What is
was
that
going to
procedure?
deal. So
What is the procedure exactly? Why it was not told
because
by...
manager will have a.
No, why it wasn't mentioned by Mainuddin Khan in the month of September 2024? Maybe we didn't have that process then, I suppose, isn't it? Maybe that could be one of the reasons. That's fine. He can give a call, but I wish to have a solid confirmation and a timeline after having a call with him. But before that, he should know the case. I will ask questions to him in the meeting as to where he stands with regards to this case and what all information he has, even before he discusses or raises questions to me. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Yeah? Because
Sure,
I
sir.
want to be a dominant person because it's my money. Okay?
Understood, sir. Sure, definitely.
It's not Kotak's. Kotak has been a channel. Okay?
Okay, sure.
Trusting whom?
Okay, sir.
Trusting whom I have transferred the money, thinking that Kotak Mahindra will validate the opposite party's credentials, such as PhonePe. Okay? The UPI system.
Sure, sir.
So this is what I'm expecting from that person. Whether he is a CEO or God, it doesn't really matter. What matters is my money.
Sure,
Does
sir.
it matter to that person?
Can I arrange a call
Does
back
it
at 3 p.m.?
Does it matter to that person?
No, sir. Definitely, I will provide you complete information.
Does my money matter to that person?
Yes, sir. Definitely, each and every rupee is important to you and as well as for us as well, sir.
No, to
You are
that
a
person.
customer of
To
Kotak
that
Mahindra
person.
Bank.
No, to that person.
Yes, sir. It's a matter. So that's the reason he was going to make a call back to you, right, sir?
Okay. I'll see. I'll get to know. I'll understand as to how he conducts himself in the meeting with me.
Sure, sir. Definitely.
Before that, he should understand my profile, my credentials at Kotak Mahindra, in the banking society as a whole, the amount of money that I have kept in the past. Okay. He has to have all the necessary information before he calls me.
Okay, sir. Definitely.
Because I don't want to interact with a person like Nirmala again.
Okay,
he shouldn't be like Nirmala. He should be like you or multiplied by 10 times. Like you.
Sure, sir.
Okay. Because I don't want to talk with a nonsense person at Kotak Mahindra again.
Sure, sir. Definitely. I will share complete information. Whatever information you provided me and whatever information I know about your case, I will provide complete information with him.
And that person should go through the documents thoroughly. I will ask questions to him about the transactions and the numbers and the call.
Okay.
Okay? Instead of he asking me. Okay? That's the kind of responsibility that I'm looking forward from Kotak Mahindra side. In this case and in the future, if and when they happen.
Sure, sir. Definitely. I will arrange it. I will inform you. Okay, sir.
Because Kotak Mahindra has not given a loan to me. All right? Yeah. Because it's my money. I have trusted UPI, which was provided via Kotak to me. That facility, online transaction thing. So he should know all the necessary information before he puts questions to me. I'll ask questions to him before he raises any questions to me. And it will be for a duration of 15 minutes max. That's all. We will have it on Thursday. Thursday, which is 10th of April 2025 at 3 p.m.
Okay.
So before he comes for that call, he will have all the necessary information, all the knowledge, all the understanding that he needs to do from his end. By looking at the documents, he will have the translation of that Kannada text as well with him properly. He should not tell that I don't have a translation for that text.
I got it.
Yeah, this has to be taken into account by you and your manager and other concerned officials. I'm not sure who that person is. Whoever he is, he should have all the necessary information before he comes for a meeting with me.
Sure, sir.
Okay, Thursday 3 p.m. Thursday, is it 9th or 10th? I think it's 10th. No, 10th, yeah.
10th, sir.
10th April, 3 p.m. we'll have. Okay. And you kindly share his details via email, his name and the number.
Is it fine if you get a call back tomorrow, or else you need a call back on Thursday?
Thursday, 3 p.m. with his name and number. With what number he will give me a call. If number is not possible, at least I should have his name.
Okay, sure, sir.
This is how meetings are
Sure.
arranged by coordinators who have
Sure, sir.
proper experience in the field of coordination. That's how they work technically.
Sure, sir. Okay,
All
sir.
right. Thanks for the call. And with regards to that
Thank you so much, sir.
other thing, with regards to account thing, I don't know where we stand. Account
Sir,
conversion thing.
let's do one thing, sir. First of all, let's clear it out about this 1,14,000,
Yeah.
and we'll go with that as well. Okay?
Okay. For if any deductions happen, then you have to reverse that. You have to take that responsibility. I've mentioned in the email as well.
Sir, actually, already I provided that information to him, but branch manager, he was saying that to visit the branch for the account conversations.
Okay. What will I do by visiting?
Just you need to visit there, and there will be some paperwork, and you need to complete it out. So that request will get done by the branch.
Okay. And afterwards, how will I confirm from my end after doing that? I'll take
You will get a confirmation, sir. Even I will make a call back to you once it will get converted.
I need to have confirmation via email and SMS, and I will also have a receipt from them stating that for this activity this document was collected, and for this purpose I visited the branch. They have to give that information on writing with a seal with manager's signature. That will serve as an receipt acknowledgement from the branch.
I will check it.
Kindly share this information with once this is ready. Once you say that this information has been passed on to them, I'll visit the nearby branch and complete the work from my end.
Sure, sir. I will check with that. Okay.
So tomorrow I'll have a call with you on this part with regards to this work, account conversion thing, because I don't want to incur a loss in the future because of this reason, and even Kotak Mahindra as well, because of this business, this activity. At least until this work is completed, the amount, if deducted, should be reversed by Kotak Mahindra. This is something which I'm putting on record in this call, because it's a responsibility from Kotak Mahindra as well. It's not just from my end. It's a two-way thing. We have to work it out.
Sure, sir. I will check and definitely I'll get back to you, sir. Okay.
Okay. Tomorrow 3 p.m. Maybe by 11 o'clock. You have a call with. It doesn't really take that much time. You have to send an information to the nearby branch officials. Tell them that this is what they are supposed to do. I'll visit the branch when it's convenient. They will have the necessary information from you specifically, not via technology, from you specifically. I'll visit the branch, do the formalities, it will be done. I'll collect the receipt from them, and the work will be done from their end, and we should be good to go. Zero balance account is what I'm looking for. The conversion thing.
Sure.
Current flow savings account to zero balance account. That's what I'm looking for.
Yes.
So if this is coordinated properly, then Kotak Mahindra is ahead in the industry when it comes to this kind of work. This is generally done by all the banks. If you go to a counter with a withdrawal slip, you'll get a receipt back at the counter. Okay, this is not something new which is being done from my end or Kotak Mahindra's end.
Sure, sir, definitely. And I will get back to you, sir, with that confirmation, okay?
Yeah, tomorrow 11 a.m.
Thank you.
11 a.m.
Okay,
Tomorrow
sir.
11 a.m. Not 3 p.m. 11 a.m. I'll be ready for the call.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
All right, yeah.
Definitely, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thanks for the call.
Kotak Mahindra Bank. Have a great day, sir.
You do, yeah.